Hi there. So in this short video, I'm going to explain how to take your first live smartphone test. So first thing I'm going to do is just connect up Mobizen to the phone. It's connected before. Let's just make sure that it's working okay now. And that's up. So you'll be able to see what I do on my phone to get everything set up. So Mobizen and my phone are connected. You'll see that on the desktop computer, once I've accepted a test, there's a grayed out option to launch a screen recorder. I can't launch a screen recorder until I actually register my mobile device for this test. So I should get an email from the system saying register my mobile device. I'll just resend it to myself, so I've got the very, very latest one. So let's just go into that. So I go into my email. And let me just show you me going to my email, which I'm going to do on my mobile. That's the very, 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 very latest one. Sent just a minute ago. Register my device. Register. And as soon as that's done, or just a few seconds after, you can see that then I can then launch the screen recorder on the What Users Do screen. You'll see there's an exit link to an exit question there. We'll do that once we've finished all of the tasks. And the key thing to remember here is that we'll be recording the computer screen using the What Users Do screen recorder. Please don't try and install a screen recorder on your mobile phone. And while we're recording that screen, we'll see on the computer screen all of the instructions along with what's going on my mobile phone just here through Mobizen. So let's go ahead and launch that screen recorder now. That's a screen recorder launched. And the first thing we have to do in the screen recorder is check the microphone's working okay and select a screen. So the screen we want to select is the one that we're looking at now, which is my computer screen, because I'm going to pop my smartphone screen up there on a minute using Mobizen. But let's just check the sound first. So I've selected the microphone I'm using. Just make sure that works okay. Detecting the sound level. There we go. Please count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I listen to the recording. You won't be able to hear it, but I can tell you it's coming through loud and clear through my mic headphones, so I can hear myself. That's fantastic. Click next and we'll go into the test. So the recorder isn't started yet. First thing I'm going to do is get the Mobizen screen up and let's make that just as large as we can on this screen. And I think it's Control Enter is the right command. There we go. That's so that's as big as we can make it on the screen, so we can see the screen, mobile screen, very clearly. You'll see on the left-hand side in the recorder. We're ready to start recording now. So let's press Start Recording, and we'll get the first instruction. Now, the way that instructions are shown is that you'll see that there's. I can tell that there are 4 instructions on this for this test. Remember, we read the instructions on a computer screen and actually undertake those instructions, so try and complete them on our mobile phone. So let's have a look at the first instruction. It's called a scenario. So I'm thinking of holidaying in Queensland, Australia this August, and I'm thinking about how much it might cost. Okay, fine. So we'll move on to the next one. Now, you can't move backwards, so got to try and remember what's come before. So make sure that you've thoroughly read and understood the first instruction. Let's jump on to the next one. So go to this link. Now I need to go to this link on my mobile phone. So rather than necessarily type it in on my mobile phone, you'll see on my phone that there's actually I'll zoom in a little bit. There you go. So where it says www.ba.com. So I'll go ahead and click on that. And I'm on the site now. So I'm on the BA site, so that's just let's go ahead and make sure that that's there we go, that you can see it on there. And I don't want to try their new page, so okay, so I'm on the site and I need to click next. Task to complete. Find the price of a return flight from your local airport this August to Cairns for the party you normally travel with. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that task. So I'll just reread the task. So find the price of a return flight, okay, from your local airport, which is Newcastle, for the party you normally travel with. Okay, fine. So it's a return flight. So from UK, and remember, I read the instructions on my computer screen, and then I undertake those instructions on the mobile itself. So August. So I'm gonna do this probably a lot faster than you should be thinking aloud while you do this, but I'm just doing it just so that you can see what's involved. And I guess I turn a return. No, that's just one date. Let's pop a return date in, and yeah, we'll just say one passenger at this stage. So I'm looking to, again, reminding myself what the task is. It is to go ahead and find the price of a return flight. So just waiting for those to pop up on my screen. Of course, I'd be thinking aloud normally while I'm doing this. We'll just wait for British Airways to catch up, and then it's telling me there are no direct flights. But there we go, I can see there's a price. So it's $955. I guess that's just Newcastle, UK, and then I'll have to get the Newcastle price. Let's assume that I'd finished that task. You'll see that what pops up next is a little question about the task. Did I complete the task successfully? Well, remembering that I needed to find a price, yes, I did complete that successfully. If I hadn't been able to complete it, that's fine to say, no, I could not complete the task. Remember, it's the site that we're testing, not you. So there's nothing wrong with being unable to complete a task. In fact, that's very useful for our customers to know if you found that very difficult to do. Or if you're not sure if you completed the task, then there's another option there. But in this case, I did. And really, was it very easy? Well, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. You don't get any points for saying something is easy when it's not, and vice versa. So just please try and be honest about your experience here. So I'm going to say that that was pretty easy. And I'm going to move on to my with verbal response. So sometimes you'll be given a task to complete. Other times you might just be asked a question. You just need to answer as honestly as you can. It's not every. Sometimes you can get them kind of joined and combined, and sometimes in setting up the tasks, the instructions, the customers don't always give it the right type. So please just make sure you read those instructions as carefully as you can. How do I normally search for flights? Well, it's really with Skyscanner. That's how I normally search for flights, and find them very good, find them very useful. Occasionally I've used the BA site, and occasionally I use the Emirates site as well. So that's my answer to that question. I'll then click next. And we find that we've just been told that that was the end. That was the final instruction I needed to complete. So I can go ahead and upload the video, which I'm now going to do. So it's really important at this stage that that we let the video upload and let it progress. When you're running these types of tests, if you're using any type of tablet, can you please put it into landscape mode rather than portrait? That enables our clients to see more of the screen as you do that. And you might be tempted to use a screen recorder from a third party. It just simply won't work. You have to use this technique of showing the instructions through our screen recorder on your computer screen while using Mobizen to mirror your smartphone screen to the computer as well. It works pretty well. And you saw during this test earlier on that I had to open the ba.com link. Please make sure you only open that when you need to. So don't, if you're given several links to open on your smartphone, wait until you get the relevant instruction pop up on your computer before you open the links. And just to remember that really the tasks will be shown on the computer, but you need to complete them on your smartphone or tablet device even. Now, you see I've got a notice there saying that an exit question is needed. So there will be a question here for me. Back on the what users do dashboard where I was looking at that specific test. This is a net promoter score question. How likely is it that I'll recommend this website to a friend or colleague? Well, I say that's pretty likely. That was actually fairly straightforward, so we'll give that a 9. Now, until I complete this exit question and submit it, this test is not regarded as complete, so it's very, very important that you don't miss these. So press submit. And we're done. The video has been uploaded, and I've answered my